Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May we have a moment of silence for our troops overseas and at home. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, folks at home. For our Township Board of Supervisors meeting, August 1st, 2024. Okay, we have announcements. Janice, would you like to start with announcements?
Sure, I'd be happy to. It's nice to see everyone here today and our police officers. I love to see it when we swear in new officers, so this is a good thing, great day. It's nice to see that the weather is holding up. It'd be nice if we had a little bit more rain, but that's okay. We'll be grateful for that. Go ahead.
Hard act to follow, right, Chuck?
That is. Actually, Madam Chair, I have no announcements at this time.
Okay. Judy?
Yeah, I do have an announcement. I wanted to welcome, I don't know how many of you know, the Big Blue Pool opened up on this week over at the Center Point Plaza. Stop by. We have a nice new store owner in Center Point Plaza, and it's really beautiful over there. And we also have coming up a grand opening on September 12th for a company at 1392 West Street Road called Body by Blueprint. It's a medical weight loss center. If anybody wants to go to that place, they'll be cutting the ribbon on September 12th. And our favorite grocery outlet over there in Rosemore Shopping Center built a big extension on the back of their building to enlarge it and use it for storage. And they're going to have a 5-year anniversary celebration all day on Saturday, August 17th, with the ribbon cutting for the new section at 10 o'clock. And there'll be all kinds of games, giveaways for free groceries, and gift card giveaways, so try to go over there on Saturday, August 17th. Starts at 7 a.m. I'm not going to be there at 7 a.m.
I might be.
I wanted to let you know, too, that there's going to be a non-designer handbag bingo on October 25th, and this is by the Chamber of Commerce Women to Women project. This bingo project, this fundraiser, their Women to Women group helps women raise money to help people who otherwise wouldn't be able to go, like single mothers or people that are home, that are late bloomers or whatever, go to Bucks County Community College, and they give them scholarships for Bucks County Community College. And they've seen through a lot of people that otherwise would not have been able to get degrees go to Bucks County. So we hope you'll all support this. It's $40, and there's also opportunities for ads and so forth. And that's all I have right now. And I want to thank Judy Doherty from the Chamber of Commerce for letting us know about all this stuff. It really is helpful. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. And thanks to Judy Doherty, too. Ken?
Madam Chair, I just have a couple things to comment on, and one of them was that I think it's a great idea that we continue to announce the new businesses. I know we did that when I was chair, and I'd like to keep that happening. Every month we would announce the new businesses in Warminster.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, and welcome everyone. Hope you're enjoying your summer, and looking forward to the next presentation. That's all I have.
Thank you, Ken. I have a couple announcements for Parks and Rec. The Safety Town fence replacement's complete, and it looks really great. And then there was 400 kids that went camping there overnight and had a really good time. I heard it was a really nice event. And the other things that are happening in the park right now, we're going to have Touch a Truck with Warminster Day. They combined the two because the kids love it so much. And that's going to be on September 28th from 11 to 3. It's a very nice family event. Also, we're going to have National Night Out Tuesday, August 6th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the park. The bubble machine will be going, and the police, the fire, and the rescue will also be there. So bring your families and enjoy a nice night out. I also have an announcement. I announced at our meeting in July that we are accepting applications. Our esteemed tax collector, Bobby Loftus, is retiring, and so we are accepting applications for the first couple weeks in August for anybody who's interested in that position. The last 2 weeks in August, we will conduct the interviews, and then when that person is chosen, they will be sworn in during our reorganization meeting in January. And that's all I have for announcements. Now, at this time, we have...
Hold on 1 second, Madam Chair.
Yes.
We would be remiss if we did not announce we had an executive session.
Oh, yes, sorry. Thank you, Ken.
You're welcome.
We had an executive session tonight, and we discussed litigation. That's it. Thank you. Okay, so our presentation tonight, we are swearing in Officer Balderas. Chief, you want to come on up?
So they can see. Everybody wants to see. How you doing? I'm Jim Donnelly, I'm Chief of Police for Warminster Township. I'd like to present Kimberly Balderas. Kimberly was born in New Jersey. She lives in Levittown now. She's a graduate of Pennsbury High School, and she has an associate's degree from Bucks County Community College in Criminal Justice. She graduated June 12th of this year from the Montgomery County Police Academy. She speaks Spanish, and through her whole background, the underlining rule was that all she does is work hard. All she does is work hard. She worked 2 jobs while she's in the academy until we picked her up. And then I had to tell her she had to quit because she didn't want to quit, but I told her you had to quit because we're paying you now, so you got a job, you don't have to work 3 jobs. So I'd like to bring the judge up and present Kimberly Balderas for swearing in. All right? Honor?
Yeah, it's a different one. You push the button.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Judge. Excuse me. Your Honor. You're welcome. It should be on.
Good evening, everyone. Kimberly, you want to tell us who you have up here today?
So I have my mother, Adriana Balderas.
Nice to meet you. I, Kimberly Balderas,
I, Kimberly Balderas,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of patrol officer
and I will discharge the duties of patrol
in Warminster Township,
Warminster Township,
Bucks County,
Bucks County,
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
I also solemnly swear
I also solemnly swear
that I will uphold,
that I will uphold,
obey, and enforce
obey, and enforce
the laws of Pennsylvania
the laws of Pennsylvania
without consideration
without consideration
to a person's race,
to person's race,
color,
color,
sex,
sex,
religious creed,
religious creed,
sexual orientation,
sexual orientation,
age,
age,
national origin,
national origin,
ancestry,
ancestry,
handicap, or disability.
handicap, or disability.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Welcome to Warminster.
Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you.
At this time, we're going to
Thank you.
take a little break so Kimberly can get some pictures with her family. We'll take 5, guys. Matters.
Hold on. Here we go. Now we're back on.
Oh, we're all back? Oh, thank you. Okay, this time we have no land use matters. Now we have public comment. John?
John Priova, 674 Joseph Avenue. I wanted to talk about the gentleman that was been coming and complaining about the no parking signs on Olive Street. Well, I'm affected by that as well because I have 2 properties that back up on Olive, and they're in the commercial side. which in my opinion, when I after looking at everything and hearing what the guy was saying, I went and looked at it myself, not just because I'm on that street, but because I wanted to see what was going on. I looked at it. One of the things I try to speak with the guy about the problem. He comes into my shop, delivers parts, and I said, listen, you get a little more with sugar than you do with vinegar. Please just pipe it down and talk to them normally, and you'll probably maybe get somewhere with it. But after I started looking at it, I came to the conclusion, probably what the board it did exactly as well. It is commercial side. Now, we have we need access to get in and out of Olive Street with the trucks, you know, so it does get tight if you double up both sides. The streets aren't real wide like some of the newer developments, and also you have the companies that are up on that side there. They have, you know, tractor trailers and stuff coming and delivering stuff like for the new bakery and all that stuff, and they're using that to get in and out. It's very tough to take a 53-foot truck, a trailer, and then maneuver it on that back street to get out. So when it comes down to what he's saying, I looked at a number of things, and I looked at where he lives, and looked at the amount of cars that are parked out in front of his house and all that stuff. He's got plenty of room. He doesn't have to park on the other side. It is the commercial side. It needs access for the businesses that are there, and he doesn't seem like this guy wants us. He's going to give it up. I think the township just needs to make it clear to him that you can't do it. He's disrupting the forum here, and I don't believe that what I see warrants letting them have a parking spot on the other side. There's plenty of room there. It doesn't matter. It's in front of his house. He can park in front of his house. He doesn't need to park on the other side. And I do believe that the businesses need access to that street. That area, that one street is one way. It's a little difficult to navigate coming in and out of there. And I think that we should just stick with the program and don't change anything. If anything, further down in the middle of the one Olive is, they're commercial, but they have no rear access. So and when I look at it, all the people that live on that street are parking on the opposite side anyway. So that side's actually open. But you might want to put a couple signs there just to make the whole street, from end to end, no parking on that side. And then that would be the only recommendation I would have for that, other than just stay the course. Don't let him have what he thinks he's going to get. It's not. I don't think it's unreasonable what you guys did. Okay.
Thank you, John. Appreciate the
welcome.
comments.
Thank you, John.
Hey, Pat.
Hello, Pat Boyle, 6310 Centennial Station, Newtown Road, my favorite topic. The speed limit signs that have gone up that tell you how fast you're going, I've actually seen people slow down when they see how fast they're going, but they only do that when the signs are turned on. And the one at Ann in Newtown's not turned on. So they're not slowing down for that one. It works a lot better if you plug it in. Well, it's not working.
I'm sorry, I should have laughed like that. I was
Yeah, so it's, yeah, I don't know what it is, but I do see the people going north on
I can't help myself.
Newtown Road. They're slowing down a bit. It's not perfect, but we've made a little bit of progress. And, but yeah, having the one southbound would really help if it worked. Okay, thank you.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Pat. Any other comment?
Chief will take care of that.
He's gonna follow you.
You're on it, right, Chief?
They were working the other day when I went down.
Yeah.
But
That things happen.
Diane Gibbons is tree.
You're not touching that tree, huh?
The next
Sir, you have a comment?
Yes.
Name and address?
Hey, I'm Rob Evangelista, 40 Woodland Drive. I'm here on behalf of the Warminster Pioneers Youth Football and Cheer Association. First and foremost, we would just like to congratulate and welcome Officer Balderas and also congratulate the Warminster PD for the new hire. Next thing, I'd just like to thank all of you for your work and commitment to helping improve our facility over there on Kirk Road. The new lighting system is in. We haven't officially got to work with it yet. We started practice tonight for our August camp, our preseason camp. But we did get a sneak peek with Miss Fox a month or so ago of how it looks, and it's phenomenal. We couldn't be happier, so I want to thank you guys all for your commitment to our youth program, not just ours, but the rest of the township as well. We would like to cordially invite everyone at this front table to come out to our closing ceremony at the end of August. It's Wednesday, August 28th, 6 p.m. We'd like to thank you in front of our entire community for our new lights. And then as well, we don't have our schedule yet, but for our to be determined first night game, we would love if you guys would all come out. Maybe we could get like a little official lighting ceremony and just break them in. Likewise, anytime we have a practice or games, we'd love to see you guys over there in support of us. But
Excuse
again,
me one
thanks.
second.
Yes,
What's your
ma'am.
first name again?
Rob.
Rob.
Yes.
I was just speaking to our township manager, and if you call and give the information, we'll post it
Absolutely.
on our website, and then we won't forget to come, too.
Perfect. Yeah, so
Okay?
once we have all the details, we'll make sure.
Yes, because we want to be there.
Our new president, she's running around in circles at practice right now, so that's why I'm here. But I was going to have her
Okay.
email you all the details as well.
Great.
But again, just thank you guys, and kudos to Miss Fox for all her thankless hours and energy and time she puts in for not just our program, but for the entire park system.
She is amazing, as you
Thanks.
see.
And
Yes.
it's nice to hear people recognize our
It is.
our
Yeah,
department.
I know you guys don't always get positive
No.
stuff. So I figured- I think the last time I was here, unfortunately, our league meetings coincide with these meetings. It's the first Thursday, so I haven't been here as much as I wanted to recently. The last time I was here, I was complaining about the grass like a bunch of other people. Much better ever since. Thank you for that. We can see our kids and everything, but yeah, just again, thank you to everything for your commitment to what we do. So appreciate
That's
that.
excellent. Yeah, we're glad we think it's a great program. And we like to thank that was part of the infrastructure, the money that was given to us for the ARPA funds. So, I mean, it was great to utilize. We used that money for all the township public works and the betterment of the community. So it's nice to see that went to a great project.
Appreciate it. Thank
It
you.
used to be pitch black over there.
It is.
When I coached, it
It
was so awful.
Yeah, we make sure we make sure we get done on time for sure. But,
Exactly, yes, so it's
thank
great,
you guys
it is
all. We
great.
appreciate it, and we hope to see you at some games and stuff.
Great. Look
Okay,
forward to it.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks for
Thank you.
coming. Okay, any other public comment? All right, moving along, consent agenda. All right, we have the consider approval of the Board of Supervisors minutes dated June 20th, 2024. B, consent to file, press B for a writ of summons against Express Scripts, OptumRx, Indivor, Mylan, and KVK Tech by special counsel for opioid litigation. C, consider Street Road Industrial Park Lot 15, Nina Way, release number 3 from the escrow account in the amount of $34,692. May I have a motion?
I'd like to make a motion that we accept the consent agenda.
May I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any questions from the public? Any questions from the board?
Motion
Sing-
to accept.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes, chair votes aye, 5-0. Thank you. Finance report. Okay, Chuck, you're up.
I'm up. Finance report, the approval of bill list and supplemental bill list, date July 31st, 2024, in the amount of $2,041,562.40.
Motion to approve.
I'll second that.
Any questions from the public? Any questions from the board? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, chair votes aye, motion passes 5-0. Thank you, Chuck. Tom, would you like to talk a little bit about our finances, since John, our finance manager is away, so Tom's going to give you a little bit of an update.
Thank you, Madam Chair, ladies and gentlemen of the board. The financial statements for June will be up on the website in the coming days. So we're halfway through with that statement through the year, and we're doing pretty well. Our audit of the financial statements for 2023 should be available by the time we next meet on September the 5th. This is the official audit, capital A, for the year 2023. We will have, we're hoping also, we had it, I think, this time last year, to have what the projected 2025 MMO will be, the minimum municipal obligation for the township's police and non-uniform defined benefit pensions. And hopefully, the OPEB liability valuation, which we had in 21, but we haven't had one since. And the township has spent, and the board has spent a lot of time and resources taking a bite out of that liability. We established the OPEB trust.
That's
which
the
was-
other post-retirement benefits for
Thank you.
anybody's would like to know.
Thank you, Kathy.
You're welcome,
Madam
Mr.
Chair.
Scott.
Well, I will cut it off right there. Thank you.
Anything else?
That's it. So we're waiting on some serious financial information over the next couple of weeks. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Scott. All right, we have no unfinished business tonight, no new business. Professionals report. Mr. Scott, you're up again with the Township Manager report.
I don't have a whole lot to talk about tonight, Madam Chair. I would just, I'd mention one thing, and we have such a great, team in Warminster Township, and I think if you look around lately in the news, there's some very shocking stories about other municipalities, and the reason why I think it's great for the board to continually acknowledge how great our department heads are, how dedicated our employees are, that gets through, trust me when you say those things. Because if we were a place where there was problems, if we were a place where there was contention, if there was a place where there was dissatisfaction, it would show in the work. It would show we'd be replacing people constantly, and the services would suffer. And ultimately, by recognizing the great job that our men and women do, I think that helps us a lot, retain some good people. So thank you for that.
Very good point, Tom.
You say whatever you want about the consultants.
That's coming up next.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now we have our solicitor.
You guys have my report. We discussed a couple items that were pressing in executive session, but I have nothing else for everyone here tonight. Just enjoy the rest of your summer and go USA.
Thank you, Mr. Holberg. He's from Flager and Associates, and I want to say I liked your concise, short renderings of the things that are happening. I like that.
You're welcome.
And the same goes for Mr. Craig Kennard, because he gets it all. He makes it, all the projects that we're doing in Township, he gives a short synopsis of each single one, so we know just like that what's going on. I want to thank you both for a great job.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. So you're up.
Well, I'll keep it real short. I don't have any updates from from 2 weeks ago, so you have my August report, and I have nothing to add, other than I was going to be nice, but I do miss John Ramey's financial, more upbeat report than others, and I was going to keep it quiet, but after the dig before, hopefully John will be back for next month.
He will be back.
We're looking forward to that.
Yes.
It sounded like it was doom and gloom on the financial end there today.
And that's not the case. So.
And Craig Kennard, of course, is with Gilmore and Associates. Thank you both for a good, great report. All right, now, Township Manager up again, Mr. Scott, for upcoming agenda items.
I want to ask the board, I think we should cancel the next scheduled meeting. I think we may have done already, but it can't hurt to do it again, which would be the 15th of this month. We don't need to meet again in August, do we?
No objections.
No
All right.
objections.
So the next scheduled meeting then would be Thursday, September the 5th.
Okay.
All right, is everybody okay with that?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Everybody good?
Perfect.
All
All right,
right,
we're all
Thursday,
good.
September the 5th.
Okay.
And that's all I have, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Supervisors' comments. Janice, want to go first?
I'd be happy to.
Thanks.
Wow, this is a record meeting, isn't it? So I'll keep it
Oh, my
brief.
gosh, it is.
I
Thanks
know,
for
it's-
that.
I'm like looking at the clock. I just want to remind everybody, the grocery outlet has just done the remodel. Judy made mention of it earlier. Don't forget to stop by. The inside is redone as well, and they have a lot more things to choose from. They've added, I think, 3 more aisles, and it's stacked higher, so if you get a chance, go over. Senior discount day is on Wednesdays, for those of you that are over 55, which is kind of nice. For those of us that aren't quite 60, so that's nice. So just a reminder to pop over there if you get a chance.
Thank you, Janice. Chuck?
I'd like to congratulate Officer Balderas on becoming a Warminster officer. Welcome to Warminster, and we wish her the best of luck, and everyone enjoy the rest of your summer.
Thanks, Chuck. Judy?
I would just like to congratulate Joe Velton, our emergency services manager, because for years he's been working on trying to get the addressing system on County Line Road fixed. And I don't know if you know it, but many of the addresses on County Line Road that are in Warminster have a Hatboro address. Hatboro. And it's caused a lot of problems. Some of the houses on both sides of the road have the same address but different zip codes. It's really crazy. So finally, after I'm reading this letter that Joe wrote, and I'm just amazed because we've been talking about this at the state representative's office for a couple of years now too. The post office has their address management system has finally agreed that its change would be beneficial to the customers. Yay! So I don't know when this is going to happen, but I have people coming into the representative's office every few months and saying, you know, my packages from Amazon were delivered to a vacant house on the other side of the street, you know, and so it's really been a problem. So I'd like to thank Joe Velton, although he's not here, for taking care of that.
Thanks, Judy. I noticed that too. That is a really big achievement on his part.
It's a safety issue too.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. Ken?
Speaking of safety issues, I'd also like to thank Joe, who's not here, for moving forward with some more hires for our daytime fire force. And good luck with that, Joe. I think we'll have some good news coming up. And I just want to say, Tom, just to piggyback on your comments, a lot of our employees are soft targets, and it's easy for people to criticize and dump on them, but as they tell me all the time when we thank them for the good job they do care, and they do want to do a good job, and it's nice to acknowledge that. You know, I see them out working all the time, especially at our events. They're taking their days off, even though they're getting paid, but it's still their day off, so well done there. And I'm actually proud to be a part of rebuilding, if you will, this township at the management level.
Well said. To piggyback off of what Mr. Hayes just said, I was thinking about the same thing. I believe that we have the best team assembled with all our professionals and our employees. We have the best, bar none, in Bucks County. Everybody does a phenomenal job, and any professionals that we work outside of the township, consultants, whatever they may be, they all talk about how intelligent and how hands-on and what a great job they do. So I want to thank everybody here that works for the township. Chief, put thumbs up here. Everything's great. We're going to be hiring more firefighters. We just hired a police officer. We had a very productive, short meeting. With that, may I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Here we go.